Alright, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are playing, we're live streaming Pathfinder Kingmaker. So we are on episode 4. We have, we're about 7 hours into the game, and I appreciate you being here watching if you're watching this in the future. So I'm just going to wait for it to load up and then we will start. I went ahead between the last episode and this episode, I went ahead and leveled everybody up so we wouldn't have to waste time doing that. So once this loads in, we're still at our base of operations, and we need to figure out where we need to go next. This isn't the first time loading. I don't know why it does that, but it does. And here we go. I gotta say, the graphics are pretty amazing. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and load. And we are going to load. Alright. So when you press M, it does bring up your map. Of course, that doesn't look right. I don't know what this outline is. Oh, it's my screen. So if I took this off, that's what I see. How neat. That's a really neat mechanic there. Alright. Going to journal, and let's see where we need to go next. We need a stolen land. I hope I don't fail. I got 70 days and 18 hours and left. Alright. Okay. I also need to figure out how to turn on options. I need to figure out how to turn off AI. I'm sure there is a way. How do you turn on? What is this? Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, there we go. Turn that off. Okay, sweet.
It is done.
So it took me a while to figure that out. It is done. Gotta get back into our role-playing. There's Ember, our pet panda. So let's go ahead and go here. We need to go to... Need to go and find out what... And of course tell what happened. We did tell him what happened, I thought.
How may I serve you? Erastum be praised, you finally returned, my good friend. Tristan told me how you helped him at the Temple of the Elk. Thank you for heeding my request. My heart is calm and filled with confidence that I've followed the will of my God. I would like to reward your bravery. I possess no treasure, but please, take this as a token of appreciation. As far as I know, your next target looks to be the Stag Lord himself. With the Temple of the Elk cleansed of evil, the fog surrounding us should disperse to reveal the path to the brute's lair. Of course, magic so powerful is unlikely to disappear all at once. Bide your time. Follow up on other concerns while you wait. I will gladly aid you on your noble quest. Erastil himself foresaw our meeting. As you wish.
Okay, I could have swore that I already did that. So let's look at the time. Nope, that's the latest. That's so strange.
How may I serve you? That's why I'm here. I trust in their truth. These visions,
Alright,
Christian is undoubtedly still very... As you wish.
No stopping now.
Alright, so... we're going to continue on. Oh, you know what? I need to go buy some Cure Light Wound potions, because Lord knows I need them. Show me what you got. Okay, quarterstaff +1. That's pretty nice. Go ahead and get rid of this. Get rid of that. That might be pretty nice to have. I don't know if these books are worth anything. I don't know if I should go ahead and sell them, but I'll go ahead and wait. Cure Light Wounds. We will go ahead and get 25 of them. It's 902. I'm just doing some basic inventory. All right. And away we go.
Onwards.
Onwards. Let us go ahead and dither. Alright, who are we going to take with us? We're going to leave this guy behind. I take you. Alright. And it's off to adventure. I wonder where this goes. That goes all the way down. I guess I could go to Old Oak. I've never been there. Might as well fight. If your kingdom is destroyed, the game will be over. Well, I hope that's not the case. I see a No, I don't. I see an enemy. Dun da da da. Octavia. You know what? Inventory. Octavia has a short bow. She can't use a master longbow. That stinks. Alright.
It is done. Charge!
Oh, we need to take her out.
Consider me
Right away.
provoked.
Nice. Oh. Oh, there's something over there. It's a bandit bard.
Serves you right.
Repent, Taya.
Oh, what happened? Oh, the end of the round.
We can do it!
Good. Let's see. Charge.
I'm not doing it wrong! The spell is flawed!
This didn't work. I must be doing it wrong.
Okay, no. Oh, she's not within range.
Strike with all your might!
So, Taya.
Look at me, Gorum!
Alright, look at her, Gorum. Is that it? Is that all? That's it. Medium scale mail.
What troubles you?
Yes.
Alright. Moving on. I'm a survivor, it says so. Valerie is a reliable comrade in battle. That's right. Knock that thing over. Sure, let's enter. Ranged attacks have serious penalties if you use them in melee. The precise shot feat removes those penalties. That is good to know. Alright. This is kind of neat. What is she drinking? This looks like a large area.
And Lindsay was called forth.
I like sending out a scout. Yeah. Oh, it's a man-eating troll.
Here!
Who will prevail? Does it matter?
Oh. It talks. Let's see. She is going to ear-piercing scream. Going to do a bless. Oh darn, you know what? I forgot to put magic missile into the fray. I need to work on that.
Avenge me.
Oh wow. She went down quick. That's not good.
Excellent.
We can do it!
Sometimes I don't understand if this works or not.
Strike with all your might!
This spell's not supposed to work like that.
I won't give up!
Alright. Man, they're both almost down. That's not good.
Can it be the end?
Wow, that was pretty bad. Belt of Giant Strength. Let's see. They're shaken. Not stirred. Let's go to inventory. He's definitely going to use some. Her as well. Gosh, it's not working very well with her. What kind of belt we got here? I think we're gonna switch that out. Yeah, we're definitely switching that out. And where can you go? All right. Let's go ahead and save. Save it. Save it. Oh, light crossbow. +1. You know who's gonna get that? Lindsay. Very cool. Who could use a quarterstaff? Maybe her? Sure. Come on, Harry.
This is my path. It is done. We should move.
Okay. I don't know what that does, but... Gold trinket. Okay, I guess you can't really go anywhere else.
No stopping now.
I don't know. I think it's plenty of stopping now. Alright, time to leave. That was uneventful. Okay. Where do we go next?
I need to catch my breath.
You would.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Okay, fine, we'll rest. Manage. Everything is tip-top shape. Ooh, what is this? Not enough ingredients. Alright, here we go. Begin resting. Oh, really? Come on.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
She said two things at the same time. That's creepy. Alright. Who is... They all look bad.
Consider me provoked. Serves you right.
Oh, he's out of bless. Bless it. What is that?
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
This is for you!
Aborone, center.
All right, it's getting a little bit better now.
You deserved it.
All right, we're all down. Good. All right, and we will continue on. Okay. Begin resting.
Hey, has anyone tried to get Harem dead drunk? Is he still so boring when he's loaded?
Oh, Amiri, Amiri. There were times when I was
do have a
never
dog,
sober.
so I apologize.
This was long ago, before I came to Grotus, and I do not wish to return to those dark days.
Alright, good to go. We are now full and moving on. Arendor suddenly awoke inside the house. Dogs were howling fiercely, not far away. It smelled like burning. The wooden walls were steaming hot, and smoke was wreathing beneath the low ceiling. Wreathing, yes. He looked out the window. That's what I did. The instant he approached the window, the glass broke and an arrow hit him in the chest. Falling, he glimpsed a dozen dark figures standing outside. His eyes dimmed. Arendor's skin felt cold. He heard the murmur of the water and soft lapping of the waves. After opening his eyes, he saw a rocky river bottom and a bloated body tangled in green water weeds. The drowned man's empty gaze was fixed upon Arendor. The drowned man's mouth opened slowly and a hoarse whisper said, "Shrike River, Arendor." At this moment, Arendor finally awoke. Drenched in sweat, he told us what he'd seen in the dream. That's creepy. Shrike River is a tributary. That's probably where I need to go next. Dun, 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 dun. That's exactly where I need to go next. So, let's go ahead and find the exit. Let's go ahead and save. Always save.
A rest is in order.
Oh, what? You just rested. Alright, so I appreciate you being here watching. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. I'll try to answer them. But I suck at these games, so don't expect much. Alright, where is Nettles Crossing? Is over here. Old Sycamore here. Where is... Rest stop is way over there. Alright, I guess Nest of Crossing is where I need to go. Alright. Waterlogged lowland. I'll have to come back to that one. Let's go ahead and save, though. I know I just saved, but, you know, once you start, you just can't stop.
A rest is in order.
What do you mean a rest is in order? You just rested. Alright, fine. We will rest. Well, no, we're not. Actually, he didn't sleep because he had that dream. Ah. So he does need a rest. Let's go to manage. Everything is looking tip-top. We will rest. Gosh, it's eating up the hours. I only have 70 hours left before I fail, and that would stink. Alright. When in doubt, save. See? That's good advice. It rains. What is this? Hearty meal. That's good. Let's look at the map. Looks like a kind of a large area. Let's see what this says. 5 coins to cross the river. Well, something happened here.
My search was not in vain.
It's just not my lucky day. I've broken a nail.
Dang it, it's locked.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Here!
Ah. Can't open it up.
It is done.
Uh-oh. That's not good. The corpse's face is bloating from being in the water. I can't even talk. The corpse's face is bloated from being so long in the water. The stench from his toothless mouth is so foul that your eyes begin to water. The hand clenching a sinister-looking spear is covered with scabs. That's nice. Suddenly you feel faint, as if a cold, wet hand is placed heavy on top of your head. Wet hair sticks to skin, and trickles of icy cold water runs down your face and shirt. A hoarse whisper rises inside your head. There you are. Who are you? David Nettle. A storm of bright images flashes before your eyes. A long time ago, this person, then a living man, came here from Brevoy, constructed a rope bridge, built a house, and lived in it, collecting payment from those who crossed the river. How did you die? You see a vision of a lovely spring day. Sunbeams shine warm against your cheeks. 3 men approach a house by the bridge, one of them wearing an antlered helm, the Stag Lord. Angry faces, a quarrel, a glint of unsheathed sword. Suddenly the Stag Lord's greedy eyes are twisted by surprise. The master of house, the master of the house has unleashed his hounds. A burning smell stirs you awake to the sound of loud barking. Flames are crawling up the walls, the sound of breaking glass, a bitter cold night air. You are outside the house, and something is wrong. An arrow strikes deep in your shoulder. You hear the guffaw of 10 throats. You run, already in the middle of the bridge. The man in antler helm cuts one of the ropes. An ear-splitting scream fills the air. Dang. Gurgling, deep-chested laughter pierces your skull, clouding your vision and flooding your ears. All else has become muffled, as if you're trapped underwater. You shake your head to cast off the apparition. What do you want from me? You see a vision of a man wearing antlered helm. You hear a muffled groan, and the helm drops to the ground with a loud thud. Your hands are covered with hot blood, too much blood. Don't you hate it when someone asks you to do something you were going to do anyway? It makes me want not... It makes me want to do nothing, just to spite them. You see the Stag Lord and his cutthroats trying to build a new bridge here, then running away madly from the rotting monster. The Stag Lord has avoided this place ever since. You feel invisible hands. Okay. Very well. I agree. But where is he? David Nettle, where is the Dark Stag? The Stag Lord. I'm not really a spear user. No stopping now. Ah, the bridge is done. Go ahead and save. Where are we gonna go now? Where do we go now? We walked across the heath for a long time, yet no sight sprang up before our eyes. By turns, we discovered a verdant lowland with several nearby springs streaming down behind another hillside. And then in the distance, in the center of the lowland among the bush, there stood a single dry tree, a true giant. Its magnificent outline resembled an animal's paw clawing at the sky. But what was truly remarkable, the flat landscape was dotted by mysterious dark humps. They were piled about the height of a man and scattered about in abundance. We determined we should explore the lowland. The further we trekked, the softer the land became. Step by step, heathgrass gave way to moss, low-growing shrubs and ferns, and then sloshy puddles of stinky swamp water. The muddy ground sucked at our feet, and soon our party was jumping from hassock to hassock. Finally, we reached the first group of mysterious humps, and learned there were no mere hills, but dugout dwellings. We moved with great care towards the center of the lowland, and there the real swamp began. On the way towards the mysterious giant's tree, we saw a foggy outline of another hut, this one much bigger and surrounded by small clay statues. Lore. Succeeded. We walked slowly, carefully choosing our way, keeping to drier ground as much as possible. But the further we went, the more difficult it became, and soon we were wading waist-deep through the cattails. Frogs croaked loudly as we peered anxiously into the cloudy water, struggling to make out what shadows fitted along the bottom. We often stumbled and lost our balance, but our trusty rope and the aid of our friends saved us from being lost to the bog. That's great. That's great, that's great. The insatiable bog gurgled hungrily after us, but we didn't look away. Sodden and weary, we finally made it back to solid ground. and a palace of sorts arose before our eyes. A spacious hut made of mud like the rest, but decorated with pebbles, bones, cattle spikes, and snail shells. In front of the palace was a wide and shallow reservoir. Its green water reflected the leaves of huge ferns and primitive clay figurines. The buzzing of gnats was nearly deafening. We were not far to the center of the swamp, and a fern and steady path that led there through the thick bushes. At its end, the tall, dry tree stretched mightily upwards, clawing at firmament. Goggle eyes, flat heads, and no necks, ears, or chins, ugly long legs, unnaturally bent. These sculptures could only be the work of boggards. Primitive, cruel boggart tribes had inhabited the swamps of Garund and Avestan since the olden days. Pitiless to others and to each other, they were led by the darker instincts of their insane priest kings. They are known to grow young fries in pools in the houses. The buzzing of gnats was nearly deafening. We were not far from... Okay. Well, in for the penny, in for the pound. The palace was twice the height of other huts, and its entrance was wide enough that 3 could walk abreast. The walls were decorated with an unknown builder had scratched drawings in clay while it was still wet. The faded scroll depicted huge amphibians devouring smaller figures. Small frog-headed, others not. 3 of the 4 rooms boasted large holes filled with water, just like the other dwelling, though here there were steps descending into them cut into the dirt. In the furthest room we found equipment decorating the walls: leather, spears, clubs. To our surprise, a number of items were preserved. The hut was clearly deserted, so we felt no shame in taking some of this with us. It was ever so lovely to walk once again. It was ever so lovely to walk once again along the well-trodden path. Our soaked clothes imagined being dry, and our mood once lifted. The bushes that bordered the path seemed to wave at us amiably, with their juicy green leaves and shiny bright red berries. A fresh wind puffed away the rotten smell, and it finally felt like the swamp might be nearly behind us. But then the wind stopped blowing, and thorny branches continued to move, and we heard a loud shout. Arendor, who was watching our rear, pointed to a surging, sprawling wall of green, filling in the path behind us. The surrounding thicket was coming alive, its branches reaching out with soft swishing sounds. Drops of sap oozed from their thorns, gleaming in the emerald dusk. The path was disappearing, there was no way back, and the clear space ahead was closing. We drew our swords. Succeeded. We drew our swords and set to clear the path. Our steels... I can't read at night. Our steel proved to be more than a match. No matter how many branches the bloodthirsty bush offered us, we turned them all into chopped salad. Slowly but steadily, we moved forward. Finally, after what seemed an endless trek, we came upon a gigantic dry tree that had so intrigued us from the beginning. Lo and behold, we saw an idol cut into the trunk. A huge horned three-eyed toad. Its googly eyes made it look both cruel and dumb, almost idiotic. Its muzzle hung half open, sharp toothed with several hanging tongues. Deep brown streaks oozed from the corners of its mouth. The idol reeked of evil, to say the least. Clearly, we could not leave such an obscenity unscathed. We drew our swords and slashed at the wooden face, and from it oozed black, sticky blood. We heard a great clap of thunder, and a thog arose from nowhere. The birds screamed furiously. More thunder soon followed, and with each strike, the sky grew darker and darker. Soon, we couldn't see the sun through the fog. The air shuddered all around. The air shuddered again, But was it still thunder or creaky voices of the monstrous toad? Soon our iron blades dug deep into the blood-soaked wood, and the last idol was smashed into splinters. The fog cleared away, and silence descended. Suddenly we realized that every frog in the swamp had gotten quiet. We turned almost with a sigh of relief and saw the flesh-eating bush had withered away. Satisfied with the job well done, we returned to where we come from. Well, that was interesting. And I gotta admit, that's kind of neat. What is that? Curse of the feeble body. What the heck?
Anything is possible.
What for Gorum?
Alright. So I got her asleep. That's good.
Repent!
Oh, why'd you do that for?
Ouch.
Stupid. That was rather frustrating. I thought I turned off AI, but I guess I didn't.
Yes.
Your life ebbs low.
Serves you right.
It is done.
So now I'm just exploring. Hopefully I can find the Stag Lord for too long.
Who will prevail? Does it matter?
It does matter. It matters a lot.
Repent!
Very nice. Nicely done. Pretty soon they're gonna have to rest.
It is done.
It is done. Oh, wow. Oh, never mind. That's the shared stash. Leave. He's down. Uh-oh. Old outpost. Time and weather have left their marks on the walls of this old outpost, but it still seems to be in pretty good condition. Kingdom Resource, high ground.
I need to catch my breath.
Alright. Let's rest. Getting resting. No hearty meal this time. I wonder what that's all about.
Charge!
Well, I guess we're going on it now. Good. Alright. That was easy.
Greetings.
All right. The former captain of Jamandi Adori's personal guard nods at you, as though you'd seen each other in Rest of only yesterday. He limps noticeably, and his clothes are stained with blood. Looks every bit as grim and focused as when you first met. But this time, you also sense a hint of excitement in his eyes.
I have urgent news from Restov. The investigation that I've conducted at Lady Jamandi's orders have proved your innocence. Tartuccio was and still is the Pataxian spy. That dreadful night, it was him who had opened the gate and let the assassins in. It appears that he had planned to gain the barony and Eldori's support, only to later place these lands under the command of his true patron. King Iravetti is no stranger to intrigue, and likes to use others to do his dirty work. Anyway, Lady Jamandi sends her apologies.
That's right.
Lady Jamandi ordered me to capture Tartuccio. We were following his trail when that damned mist fell. First we entirely lost our way, and then stumbled right into a bandit ambush. Alas, nearly all my people were wounded and can go no further. And so I am here asking for your aid. I'll point out on the map where Tartuccio is supposed to be. Bring that scum to Oleg's trading post, dead or alive. Restov will not forget this favor. That sly bastard has caused us no little trouble, that's for sure. When he showed up in Restov and announced he was going to join the expedition, nobody suspected a thing. Yes, a gnome, yes, a sorcerer, but so what? Even after that terrible night, some of my people were willing to bet money on you being the spy. His overconfidence was his downfall. Tartuccio's henchmen, it seems, imagined they could safely meet with Pataxian spies in the town's seedy underbelly. But Restov is the ancestral home of the Eldori, and Lady Jamandi is respected not only by the aristocracy and the common folk, but also by those on the other side of the law. We received a message from the slums. A good friend, who wished to remain anonymous, suggested the Sword Lords take a closer look at a certain guest from Patax. Jamande immediately sent for me and ordered me to capture the spy, all very quietly, of course. He told us everything, and not only about Tartuccio. I doubt that Iravetti was pleased to hear of his agent's failure.
A nasty grin crosses Kisten's face.
Pataxian spies are much like magpies. They'll grab anything that catches their eye. Information, treasure, artifacts. This time, King Iravetti had a chance to seize the entire Stolen Lands region, and at the Eldori's expense. I'll give you some advice for the future. Be wary of the Pataxian king. He's truly a snake of a man. Used to be. It's only a name now, nothing more. The House Gares are a noble family in Brevoy. They own several mines in the Galushkin Mountains. My father Evan is cousin to Lord Howland Gares, but he's my father no longer. In any case, I brought shame upon my name and was punished accordingly. The family disowned me. I fled to Restov and took up the life of a simple mercenary, until I received an assignment here in the Stolen Lands.
Well, look at that elk. Oh gosh, this is a large map.
It is done.
Blood for Gorham!
We can do it!
Let us strike as one!
Strike with all your might! We won't falter! Forwards!
Wow. Go ahead and save. What is this? Oh, autosave. That's right.
What's that? Won't work.
Well, this is weird.
To victory!
Oh, well, dang it.
Serves you right.
Repent!
You deserved it.
Didn't have to come to that. But I guess it did.
Applause, please.
Oh. Braces of armor +1, cold iron dagger +1.
No stopping now.
Done.
Onwards. March on.
That was easy.
The dueling sword.
I did as you asked.
Cooking ingredient. We're gonna rest here tonight.
Who will prevail? Does it matter? Your life ebbs low.
I need to catch my breath.
I don't know what that was.
What a waste. No.
I won't give up.
Okay. It's annoying.
May I suggest another way to use this spell? Protect me, please.
Yes.
Become as dust. Repent.
Consider me provoked.
Tear them apart! I'm not doing it wrong. The spell is flawed.
What a miserable last chapter.
This is for you. I'll fight if I have to.
No. No.
We can do it!
What a miserable last chapter.
They go down!
What the heck?
You can't stop me.
Can it be the end?
I don't think I'm gonna survive this one.
Consider me provoked.
Alright. I don't know how to kill those things. So I will not be staying there that evening.
It is done!
I won't let you down.
Oh wow. Quite a few there.
We can do it!
Serves you right.
Repent!
Strike with all your might!
Your life bears low.
Strike! We won't falter! Check that out. No stopping now.
My search was not in vain.
I did as you asked. I see something. Done and done.
The intertwined roots of the huge tree cover what might be an entrance to the dungeon. Okay.
Onwards.
Applause, please.
I did as you asked.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Who will prevail? Does it matter?
Let us strike as one!
What a waste! Become as dust.
All right.
March on.
Oh, I don't like surprises.
Let's see what this is. Alright, appreciate you showing up. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Ooh. Go ahead and save this. The beast before you is unusually large, and its eyes, especially angry, its menacing grin might almost be taken for a smirk. Greetings, traveler. Before you draw your weapon, I wish to say I see no reason for feuding between us. We might even be of some use to each other. Wait. Why is this wolf talking? Is it magical or something? I am no wolf, female. I am a warg. Surprising you could live to your age without learning the difference. Well, it's never too late to teach a lesson to an insolent two-legged morsel. Who are you calling morsel, you pet? Lawful good. Oh, well. I don't want it. I don't know. That's interesting to see, and I appreciate you being here, Plague Fishy. Plague Fishy is a guy I play for all you other viewers that, you know, when you're watching in the future. I play Postscriptum with, and he's talking about the changes that have happened with Postscriptum limiting snipers as well as AT. And to be honest with you, snipers I can kind of understand, limiting the kits. AT, that's going to be a problem. So I think eventually it will probably sway back the other direction, and AT will be let loose where everybody can pick one up. Or not everybody, but it'll be more like it used to be. And then the sniper kit, I don't know. We'll see. What do you think about it? I'm kind of irritated because I like playing those kits, but I'm sure you're the same because I know that you're really, really into the anti-tank. Bring me someone delicious. 3 or 4 bodies will be enough, and I, as a sign of gratitude, will tell you where the old traveler buried his chest. Well, we can't leave dangerous animals to live in our future lands. Slay the beasts. I'm probably gonna wipe out here, but it's the right thing to do. Let's bless.
I'm not doing it wrong. The spell is flawed.
Alright, we are going to hopefully take care of these people pretty quickly.
The end.
Yep, I'm gonna wipe out. Oh, I bit off a little bit more than I could chew on this one. Let's see. That came up out of nowhere. Let's see, what can she do? He is down for the count, and I think everybody else is going to be down for the count here shortly too.
Kill me.
Man, they are going fast. Good lord.
I'll survive. I always survive.
No, I don't think you're going to.
You deserved it.
Repent.
Any last wishes?
Tear them apart!
Alright, she is going to cure light wounds on him. Actually, hopefully.
At last.
She's down. Gosh, this.
I can't keep this up much longer. Avenge me.
Yeah, well, I'm screwed. I'm gonna wipe out on this one. I almost had it though. Unless something miraculous happens.
This is where I step in. Serves you right.
Oh well.
You deserved it.
Nope, wrong one.
Any last wishes? This is where I step in.
Ah, she's gonna die. Yep. Not gonna work.
I die free.
Let's try this one again. So, Plague, I'm waiting for a response, man. What do you think?
Go.
Alright, we already went through all this. An old traveler, you say? Alright, so immediately
This spell's not supposed to work like that.
The end.
good lord. I'm gonna have to come back and try this again later.
Tear them apart!
Let us strike as one.
Repent!
Serves you right.
Could be for us, and will be. Definitely will be.
Won't kill me!
I can't keep this up much longer.
Yep. They're all gonna die. Oh wow.
I'm all right. I go down! This won't kill me.
Consider me provoked.
I require healing.
I'm... all right. I'll survive. I always survive.
Ah, man, this not doing so good.
You deserved it. Protect me, please. What? I die. A miserable last chapter.
Not so good. I need to come out with... I need to switch out some spells and... Actually, they need to rest anyway, but... Let's go to Spellbook. Companion can't pass go. Alright. So we're looking at the Spellbook, and I am switching it out for better spells. Go to... What are these? Which would be better? Remove fear would be good. We need to keep that. Bane. I think we'll go with Cause Fear instead. Alright. Next. I'm not familiar with this one. Oh, okay. Favorite school slots? Well, Stone Fist is one. All right.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
I don't know what that was. Shocker lizard. Let's get back to it.
Who will prevail?
Oh, good Lord.
Does it matter?
Consider me provoked. Most nobles I've seen were arrogant, even with their equals. And you aren't ashamed to be sharing a meal with former slaves.
I've lived among mercenaries for a long time, and they're a motley bunch. From nobles to branded convicts. In a situation like that, you quickly learn to judge people by what they do, not by the color of their coat of arms, or how ancient their lineage is.
It is done. No stopping now.
To the dust you will go.
Let us strike as one!
We can do it!
Tear them apart!
Do not falter!
Strike with all your might!
Serves you right. You deserved it.
Onwards!
We won't falter! Forwards! We can do it!
They go down!
Please strike!
This is for you!
I'll survive.
I'll fight
I
if
always
I have
survive.
to! You can't stop me!
Repent!
I always survive.
Your life ebbs low.
Consider me provoked.
Stay behind me! Let us strike as one!
Hey! All right, that was a close one. Amulet of Mighty Fist, +1. And what is that? That's interesting. All right, we will go to... definitely needs... All right. I want to know how to go to the bigger map.
My search was not in vain.
March on!
I don't like surprises.
No stopping now. It
I
is
am
done.
prepared to meet my end. Are you?
Strike with all your might.
What a waste.
Onward.
What's that?
I just feel like there's something's gonna happen right here. The body of a woman found beyond recognition, her fingers still clenched from torn leather leash. That's not good. Sorry that you're lonely, shambling mound.
Follow me.
I'm trying to. Kobold Flame Shaman. A kobold lying in the middle of the patch calls out to you. Judging by the sorry state of the scales, he's the eldest of the group. His red eyes squint from the light in his throat. Struggles to form words. Our patch. Our celestial radish. Yuck, radishes. We grew them back in our village. One day, while I was reading a book, my pa grabbed it from me and threw it in the fire. Then he made me go pick radishes. It was autumn. The ground was wet and cold. There's worms everywhere. Fit the roots.
No stopping now.
Alright. So we got some radishes. Good.
To victory!
We won't falter!
Bring it!
Alright, that was good. Alright, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you being here. If you have any questions, or if you're new to the channel and you have any questions about this game, or any other game that I play, be sure to let me know in the comments. Ooh, there's a frog down there. Let's go ahead and save. I don't know how strong these things are.
March on!
March on!
Who will prevail? Does it matter?
Do not falter!
Alright, well, they went down pretty easy, so good. Sometimes you just don't know about that. But they're getting heavily encumbered.
Check that out.
Check that out. That's right, check it out.
Applause, please.
You see that?
Yeah? Especially when you say that. Oh, there's a body. And some flies. My dear Kenneth Clamor, with your desire to pursue a new archaeological mission in mind, I spent a few hours in the library. Like I said, you can never save enough.
Charge!
Become as dust.
All right. Let's look at the map. All right, almost got it all.
My search was not in vain.
Tell you what, his perception is really good.
It is done.
It is done.
Oh, I don't like surprises.
I see something. Done and done.
Done and done.
I did as you asked.
Thank you. Oh, that sucked.
Forwards!
Onwards!
Repent!
Alright, let's see what we can do. Whole person. Definitely need whole person on the necromancer. Oh, come on, really?
Last. At last.
Well, that's not cool.
I can't keep this up much longer. Avenge me.
Yes.
This is for you.
You survive. I always survive.
The end.
And I am wiping out left and right tonight.
Avenge me. Avenge me.
Yes.
Repent!
Let us strike as one.
Check that out. It is done.
Here, as you order.
What's that?
I am yours to command.
I see something. Done and done. I've broken a nail. I did as you asked. Ready and willing.
I'm listening.
I stand ready.
I am your shield.
This is my path.
done with waiting.
And Lindsay was called forth.
Outdoor adventures are good for skin and body shape, but they just ruin the hair.
Sorry, was lost in thought.
We should move.
Give the order.
Just letting the ink dry.
What you want? You see that? Well?
What's the holdup? I did as you asked.
I'm gonna be cautious and save here.
Tear them apart!
We cannot be defeated!
Provoked!
They go down!
Serves you right.
We can do it!
This is for you!
Murdering hobos, that's what we are. And we shall never know their story. Go ahead and save, because don't want to do that again. Oh. Entrance to an old mine. Looks like it's been blocked.
Can you make an epic pose?
Do not
I need
falter.
inspiration. I'm writing you out of our story.
Oh, need everybody. All right.
Done and done.
A rapier.
It's just not my lucky day. I failed. I'm sorry.
I did as you asked. I did as you asked.
Yes, you did. Good for you. Thank you. All right, time to leave.
Onwards.
Done and done.
Gosh, long way to go to get back to, to the exit. That's right. Always save. Okay. So let's look at... She doesn't have any armor. Base AC 5. Go ahead and save again.
I need to catch my breath.
Alright, I need to see where... At arrival. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to call it a night. I've been playing for a couple hours now, and I appreciate you watching. And on to episode 5, which will probably be Thursday evening. So I appreciate you watching, and we will see you next time. Take care.